Hey everybody, welcome! My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and I'm here with a new playthrough on the channel. And this time we're going to play a game that I think flew a little bit under the radar. I think it came out last year at Spiel at Essen, and it's from, well, the company and the designers, the brothers, the Fryxelius brothers that designed Terraforming Mars. So that's a pretty cool legacy, of course. But somehow this flew under the radar, maybe because Terraforming Mars was such a hype that nobody noticed this game, and the artwork is a little bit quirky, the graphic design is a little bit strange, but this is actually a fun game, I think. So this is some deck building going on in this game, and you're fighting zombies. Now the cool thing about this game is that it comes with all these scenarios, which actually, if you play them in order, tells you a complete story about a zombie apocalypse and how you're dealing with it, and that, well, with 1 to 3 players, and each player has the same cards, so each player has the same deck of cards. So that's another one, exactly the same cards, and there's another one that I haven't opened yet because, well, I haven't played this with 3 players yet. So pretty cool. So I'm going to do a playthrough of this. I'm going to do the first scenario, which is called Chaos, and that scenario says the zombie virus is here and society is falling apart fast. You need to create some order and get things together, or you will be overrun too. That's it, and it gives us a goal, so we have to end a turn with 6 prepared cards in play. We'll see what that means later. And every scenario has a different setup, a little bit different, which is pretty cool. Each scenario uses the same cards, but changes things up a little bit. The goal is different, and it makes you have to play differently. Pretty cool. So in this case, we will start at wave 1, and well, depending on the number of players, we need to add a zombie card or zombie cards in our deck. 1 player, 1 zombie. So we will be doing that as well. But first we need to decide which not hero, survivor we are going to play, and there are 4 in the game, so I've placed them here, and I'm going to let fate decide by rolling a 4-sided die, and let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we roll, and we get a 2. Whoops, a 2. So that means we are going to play with Root. And Ruth was used to take care of scumbags. When she and her husband owned the local pub, she always kept a shotgun inside the bar, and she knew how to use it. Now, so we're going to play her. Now, every character has a starting deck. So Ruth will begin with the pub in play. So she has the pub at her side always when she starts. 1 to 3 zombies. 1 zombies because they are numbered, they get tougher and tougher. No, a 1 zombie, 1 because I'm playing solo, and then these cards as well. So I'm going to take the deck, I'm going to take all the cards out of the deck that I need, shuffle them, and that will be the, I believe, the survival deck. I'm not sure about the name yet, which we can scout to look for stuff to find, so we can go scouting, and of course my draw deck. This is the starting deck. So I will be right back with the game set up with Root. Okay, we're all set up, good to go. So my starting deck is right over here, 1 zombie included. I start with a pub, which is a facility, as you can see, my pub. And I'll explain what this does, but for now we start with it. So we start with this, well, prepared, which means like this, and unprepared is like that, of course. And this one says, if I play Safe House, which is a card in the deck, then I can heal 1 wound, which will be a very important one here. So all the other zombies are here, they're numbered. So the small ones, 2, 3, and 4s in order. And we have this marker here. This is wave marker. We start at wave 1. I'll explain what the wave means. This is the deck that I can go exploring, scouting to find more stuff, more cool things to use in my deck. Or to use in my tableau, because that's where I want those cards to be. So the game starts with, very simple, we draw 5 cards. Now, if there are any zombies in this hand of cards, then I have to place them right over here. Those zombies I have to deal with somehow. But for now, it's not the case. And the cool thing is we do have a shotgun already, which is a weapon that we can, well, we can load if we want. That's pretty cool. And some survivors. Now, this scenario doesn't demand to save survivors, but they're pretty cheap to prepare, which we need to do. We need 6 prepared cards at the end of a turn. So let's see what we are going to do here. For now, I think I'm going to forgo the shotgun for now, although, yeah, you don't have that many cards in the deck, and each time you go through your deck, there will be more and more zombies, so you want to manage that a little bit. So I'm thinking, I'm going to think what I'm doing. So I can do certain things. I can play cards from my hand into my tableau. If I do so, they come in play unprepared, and I will have to prepare them. How do you prepare cards? Well, they have costs in the left bottom with the arrow here. So this will cost me 1 card from my hand. I have to discard to prepare. So if I play the survivor and want to prepare it, I can discard any other card to prepare. Some cards, well, some cards do have ammo as well. So like this shotgun, and I'm sorry about the glare a little bit. I sleeve these cards because I'm not sure about the quality, too much black borders and stuff, you know how it goes. So to ready this shotgun, I need to discard X cards, which can also be 0. But these cards that I put underneath the shotgun, if I do so, become ammo. And the more ammo I have, the longer I can use this shotgun, of course. But then I need to use more cards, which I'm not sure about yet. So let's see what I can do. I think I'm going to, for now, oh man, yeah, I'm going to play the trap here, the entrenchment trap. Maybe for later, although it's too soon, maybe it's too soon. So I think I'm just going to use my shotgun already. So that's not prepared yet. And I think I'm going to play a survivor, or discard a survivor to scout. Now, scouting means if I pay a card, I can reveal the top card of this deck, and this card I can go and retrieve. So I found a perimeter trap somewhere that I can use, but it will cost me 2 cards to retrieve. And if I retrieve this, it also comes like this. And then I still have to prepare it to use it. This one kills 6 zombies from a discard pile. I don't think that I will be needing that very soon, but so we'll keep that aside for now. Now, let's see what I can do still. I am still thinking about the shotgun. Maybe I can use the shotgun for a while, and yeah, so I'm going to play the survivor already, so it comes into play unprepared as usual. And oh man, let's the shotgun. Will I? No, I'm not going to do the shotgun. I'm going to play this one as well. And well, I think I have to zoom out a little bit here. Alright, I should prepare this so I can put everything into the screen. And I'm going to discard my safe house, so I'm not playing it, so I cannot heal. I'm not wounded either. So to ready or prepare my trap, my entrenchment trap. There you go. That ends my round. Okay, so I'm going to the next round. I draw 5 new cards, which are all cards I have left. And now we have a zombie in our hand. Each zombie goes in front of me. I will have to deal with it some way or another. We'll see how we will do that. Okay, I could kill him for sure, but we'll see. Oh, I've got a magazine here, which is pretty cool to use with a shotgun. More survivors. Very expensive trap. I'm not going to use that one for now. Well, so I think I'm going to start in using my... I need 6. I can go pretty fast here. I think I can... 1, 2... I think I can win this game already. So, this can be very short, of course, this first scenario, because I could put this here. and then use my 3 cards here. 1 to prepare the trapper skill, 1 to prepare my survivor. Oh, I cannot win yet. Okay, I cannot win yet. I was lying. And I'm going to use this survivor, 1, to ready the shotgun, and that becomes ammo. And the ammo I'm going to use already. 1 ammo to kill the zombie. If you kill a zombie, it goes back to its pile. If you discard the zombie, it goes into your discard pile. Okay, so I haven't won yet. We're at 5 cards. We need 1 more to win this scenario. But as you can see, our draw deck is empty, so we will need to, as in deck builders, to reshuffle our discard pile. Okay, so, but now, each time you do that, you go up 1 wave, and you add that number of zombies in the deck, starting with the top zombies. So we'll have to add 2 of these in the deck, and we of course have to shuffle them. So as you can see, I don't have that many cards, so I'm going to go through wave 3 pretty fast. Now, I hope things will go my way and I win this scenario. And maybe, let's see, I have to look at the time to do this. Maybe I can do another one, a second scenario, make a second video if you want to see more, and I do the next scenario if you please. So I draw 5 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's see what we have. Oh, we have the 2 zombies here, so it leaves me only 3 cards to work with, which is still okay probably, because I have 2 survivors and a blockbuster, which is the big one, but I just need to play a survivor. And well, as you can see, discard 1 card to prepare it, and that, well, gives me the chance to show you how damage works. Well, I still can use this for something, so let's just discard this, and let's see, we can retrieve a cure if you want some medical equipment. So the more you scout, the more options you have to buy cards. Okay, so that leaves me with these, and now these don't attack at the end of the turn. Now I'm going to do it that way, but during your turn as an action you can also choose to be attacked. So if I would have a safe house and I can use it, I can choose to let a zombie attack me, then play the safe house, which heals me 1 wound because of the pup. So the wound that I get goes away. A zombie that attacked you is automatically killed, so that will go away. So that, depending on that, you might want to do the action to be attacked first by a zombie. That's a possibility. In this case, I didn't do that. These 2 are left. They have to attack. I have to do the action, so they attack me, giving me 2 wounds with the red tokens, damage tokens. Now, if you take a wound, I'm just going to show you, you can choose either to get a leg wound or an arm wound. If you get a third wound, you take a brain wound and you are dead. And the game ends immediately, even if you're playing with more players. If you have a leg wound during the game, you cannot play run cards. Those are not in my deck, in the deck of Root, but you have run cards, which allows you to discard zombie cards. And well, if you are wounded on your leg, you cannot run, so you cannot play those cards. If you are wounded on your arm, you can only have 1 weapon item prepared, I believe. I think you can have more, but you can only have 1 prepared. You only have 1 arm to shoot with. That's what it's all about. So that's wounds, but in this case we get 2 wounds, which is bad, but we have 6 cards prepared at the end of our turn, which means we did win this scenario. Now, this might seem very easy. The game can be harder. I know this game by now, so this is not the hardest game to play for now, but I will do the second scenario as well. So if you're interested, there will be a second video, a second playthrough of scenario 2 that you can see. Well, anyways, if you watch it or not, I'm glad you watched this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the future with more. Bye bye.